Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, children. We will just start the session at 1:40 p.m. We'll start the session by 1:40 p.m. You can just see if your friends are not there. Just tell your friends to join. Those who are at school, please join fast. So we'll just start by 1:40 p.m. Thank you.
मैम क्लास कब स्टार्ट होगी?
We will start at 1:40. Okay, we are just waiting for others to join. We will start at 1:40.
ओके मैम।
Hello, children. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? So, welcome to the day 7 of our session. So, how is everybody? All good? So, let's start the session. Okay. So, I hope everyone has already completed their works, all your quizzes are done and ready for today's session. Am I right? No messages? Okay. Okay, we'll start. Yes, okay, cool. So if you have faced any issues before while doing the activity, you can raise that as well. Whichever activity you face an issue, you can just ask me. We can just discuss that in between. Okay, cool. So today is our day 7. Okay, so we will be having a few more days with App Lab and then we will start with machine learning. Okay, so let's start the session. And at the end of the session, you will have a small quiz. Okay, you can just answer those questions. Sushma ma'am is all prepared today with the quiz. So let's do that. Okay. So here we have Sushma ma'am to help us to discuss your doubts, to reply on your chats, all those things. Okay. So yeah, we are starting. So I'll just share my screen. I hope you can see my screen. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, so this is our platform where we are doing the activities. Your lessons are here. You have to submit the activities over here. So I hope that you already have an account created. You already have your own account over this site. Yes. Mm. And then if you are not having, please make sure you have created an account here so that you can just start your work. So I'll just quickly share this on your chat as well if somebody who is new who has joined us. So please make sure you have created an account. And in this thing we have completed up to day 6. Today we are going with day 7's topic. So I'll just quickly tell you what all we have discussed in the 6 days. Okay, so what we are doing over here is coding, as you all know. So today, on this 6 days, what we have done is we have started with App Lab. App Lab is nothing but when you want to create your own applications, when you want to create your own. Okay, there is a new person. Okay, so Ajit, what you can do is, see, I have sent you the link on the chat. You can just open that link and then create an account for yourself on this platform. Okay, after that, for the previous classes, what you can do is we have the sessions recorded and it is uploaded on YouTube. So you can just go through those recording and try to create the activities by your own. If you face any issues, what you can do is every day after in the evening 7 p.m. we have a doubt session. You can join the doubt session. You can ask the teacher to clarify your doubt. You can join with the same Zoom link, or you can ask me on the next day whenever you are joining. You can ask me on the next day whichever activity you have doubt. I'll just quickly tell you. Okay. I hope that is clear. So those who are new, you can just create an account for yourself here and then you can start. Cool. Okay. Next, from the first class, we have started with App Lab. App Lab is nothing but when you want to create your own small mobile applications, we use App Lab. Okay. So in the App Lab, we have to create a different applications. All the apps are having two parts, right? So which are the two parts? When you create an application, which are the two parts you have to create? Those who are here, quickly reply, please. Which are the two parts of an application? Two phases, you can say. No, I am not getting any answer today. Should I call name? I hope in your school you can just scream the answers, okay? So which are the two parts applications when you create an application? Which are the two ends you have to do? It is front end and back end, correct? So front end is nothing but the design. My voice is not clear. Okay. Sushma ma'am, can you hear me properly?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. So Harshita, maybe you just reconnect and see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So every application we have two phases, right? First, we will do the front end part. Front end part is nothing but your design. Then we do the back end. Back end part is nothing but the coding part, right? So whenever you create an application, first we will do the design section and then we will do the coding part. So we have done different application. We have gone through different topics like conditional statements, like variables, loops, all those we have discussed in the previous classes. If you have doubt, you can just watch those recording and just go through the activities again. Okay. If you have any question, please raise that on the chat. Repeat. What do you want to repeat? All those topics you want me to repeat? Huh, Kanchan? Okay, cool. Okay. So first we did app lab. In your app lab, we created the first activity, which was color generator, right? So in the color generator, we have created an application where when you click on a button, the background color was changing. So we have learned there the concept of RGB, red, green, blue, how we can change the colors. Then we moved on to operators where you can see the basic operators are there. Then we have learned about conditional statements. So conditional statements we have learned when we were doing the activity water app. Whenever you are that application was something like when you give your birth year, it will calculate your age, and depending on your age, it will tell you whether you are eligible to vote or not. So conditional statement is nothing but if else. Okay, that is if your age is greater than 18, you are eligible to vote, else you are not eligible. That are conditional statement. These kinds of statement where we have to check a condition, where we are checking whether the condition is true or false. These kinds of statements are conditional statements. Then on that day, we created a calculator, symbol calculator as well. Then we moved on to variables. Variable is nothing but a storage container which can store values. Like if I'm writing age equal to 10, that 10 is the value and age is the, okay, when age is equal to 10, that age is the name of the variable and 10 is the value. Okay. And then we learned how what are loops. Loops are nothing but to repeat something again and again, right? So I am doing a loop on every day. I am just repeating all the topics from the beginning. So it is like a loop. Every day I am coming and I am repeating these things, right? So I am doing a loop. So then in this class we have discussed the Kanchan, it's not like you will have an exam. You have quiz every day, right? You have to do your quiz, complete your activity. It's not like you have school, you will have a coding test. Maybe we can do a coding test. If you want, we can do a coding test at your school, Kanchan, because Kanchan is asking me, is there a coding test? So maybe if you want, we can do it. Yeah. Okay. So then we have learned about the date object. So these things we have learned to create that iWatch and the age converter. I hope you remember all these things. Then next day we created a music player. When you were adding all the sounds to your applications, how you can add different screens to your application, all those things you have learned. Then Magic Balls Day, we created a small game and a multiplication table app where when you give a number, the multiplication table of that particular number till 10 will be coming. And then a small game we have created. When you click on different balls, the score will be changing. All those things we have learned. Then yesterday we have created a form. Okay, so in your form, what did we do? We created a form where we will be, is my voice is, Sushma ma'am, is my voice is breaking in between? Because
No, you're audible properly. It's not breaking in
okay,
between for me.
okay, so please just check your network connection, students, if I'm like breaking in between. Okay. Music player again करवा दो. Okay, Vanshika, we will do the music player at the end of the class. If we have time, I will show you one more time. Okay. Or else you can watch the video again. You can watch the same class video which is uploaded on YouTube and you can just go through that so that it will be more clear. I'll be going like line by line, right? So it will be more clear. Okay, cool. YouTube link. Okay, Sushma ma'am, can you please send the YouTube link on the chat to everyone so that they can watch the previous recordings and all? So ma'am Sushma will be sending you the link.
Oh.
Okay, you can just watch it. Yeah.
Oh.
So yes, coming back, yesterday we did forms. Okay, so in your form, what all things we have done is, when you create a form, you might be having form to apply for an exam, you might be filling a form to create an account. So those kinds of form we have done. Okay, voter app. Okay, so all this application, whichever you want to try, what you can do is, whichever application you have doubt, you can just watch the recording and try to create the app. Okay, if we have time at the end, I'm happy to show you the apps again. Okay, but if you are not getting time, what you can do is, you can just watch the previous recording. Okay, then in the forms, what we are doing is, we have created label, text area. So yes, quick question, we have created age. So which component or which element we have created to do the age? So when I click on the age, different age values were coming up. So which element did I create yesterday to do the age? Who's got to answer me? Yes, drop down. Good job. So it was a drop down. When I click on the drop down, different age values were coming and I can do the age, right? Next question. I had a gender like male and female. So which component did I use? Which element did I use? Male or female? Radio buttons. Good job. That's correct answer. Yes. So radio button. So why we are using radio button? Why we are using radio button? What is the use of radio button? To get only one option. That's the right answer. Thank you, Devasya. Devasya, I hope the name I'm pronouncing it correct. Okay, yes, so radio button will only give you one option. I can either choose male or female. I can't choose both, right? So that is radio button. Then I had hobbies. So hobbies, which element did I choose for hobbies? Checkbox. Thank you, Arjumand Khan. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correct. Thank you so much for the answer. Now what is checkbox? What is checkbox? Why we are using checkbox to do the hobbies? Yes, to get multiple answer from the users. That's the correct answer. In checkbox, you can have more than one option chosen. Like you can go for more than one hobbies. Okay, clear? Vanshika, which link are you asking? The YouTube one you are asking? Vanshika, we'll do one thing. The links we will be sending towards the end. Okay, don't worry. Okay, we will be sending you the links. Okay, don't worry. So I hope you remember what we have discussed in the last class. Okay, so we have discussed radio button, checkbox, drop down, all those things. And I hope you all have completed your project. Yes. So last class I told you we are going to do something new today. What was it? Who remembers? Who remember what we are going to do today? Turtle. What is turtle? What is turtle? About turtle. So what is turtle? What we are going to do today? Turtle and drawing with canvas. Okay, so what is all these things? What is turtle? What is canvas? What do you know about this? Any guesses? Because last class I told you what we are going to do in today's class. Any guesses? Okay. It is written over there, right? Turtle is a writing robot. Good one. Okay. So why we are using turtle is if you want to draw something on the screen. Okay. Yes, we can move turtle backward, outward, all those things. When we are using turtle is if you want to draw something on your application, on your screen. Okay. How to command to turtle? We are going to do that, how we can do the command. Okay. 1 second before that, because somebody asked me for the YouTube link.
Ma'am, the previous YouTube links, for the 6 days, they will
Yeah,
be
I'm just sharing.
getting.
I am.
Yeah,
It will be shared on their Telegram, students. Your Telegram account, you will have all the link, but still somebody asked me for the link. I'm just sending that to everyone. So when you check this link, you will be seeing all the previous classes. Okay. So you can just go through this. And also I hope you all have joined your Telegram groups as well. Okay. Yes, I'm coming to the turtle topic again. Okay. So you can just go through that. So today we are going to learn what are turtles. Okay. So turtle is nothing but a writing robot. Why we are using turtle is to write something or to make some shape. Okay. So today we will be doing activities with turtle, how you can create different shapes and all. Okay. So okay, you can make your turtle go forward, like all the direction it can move. It can draw something on the screen. All those things you can do. Okay. So there are few important blocks in turtle. So I'll just show you those. Okay. So this is the platform which we are using. I hope you know that co.org app lab. Okay. So what you can do is you can come here, you can click on create app lab. Okay. Yeah. So this is the turtle. Okay. So when I click on this turtle, there are few blocks over here. So I'll just quickly tell you what are these blocks. Okay. So move forward is to make your turtle go forward. Move backward to make it go backward. Move X and Y is it will move to, like, that is that if I am saying that if I want my turtle to move 10-10, okay, that is X and Y. So whatever is the current position, from there it will add those 10 and 10 and go to the next position. Okay. That is, if see, I have told you last class also, all our screen is divided into X and Y's, right? Horizontally, when you move, X is increasing. Vertically, when you come down, Y is increasing. So all these locations are having a X and Y position. Okay. So yeah. So what we can do is whenever I want my turtle to move somewhere, you can use this move X and Y to move it, and move to X and Y it. We are giving a location and we are asking the turtle to go on that location. Okay. So the difference is, first one is to make the turtle move from the current location, add that value and go over there. Like for example, if my turtle is in 10-10 location and I am using a move 20 and 10, what will happen is my turtle will be going to 30 and 20, because this 20 and 10 will be added over here. Okay, like that. So dot radius is when you draw a circle, that's the turn right angle, turn left angle. It is just to turn your turtle. And then pen up and pen down is another important thing. See, whenever you are drawing something on the screen, oh sorry, on your paper, just keep your, yes, you have a question. If you have a question, please put that on the chat. Okay. Yeah. So whenever you are drawing something on your paper, we should make sure the pen is touching there, right? So the same logic, whenever you want the turtle to draw something, make sure you use the pen down. Pen up means it will not draw anything. Okay. What is X and Y? Okay. X and Y is basically, see, I'll just show you. When my mouse pointer is here, can you see X is 249 and Y is 36? Can you see that? So that is the location where my mouse pointer is currently present. Okay. So wherever you move, you move, you can see the X and Y is changing. That is the current position of your mouse pointer or current position on that screen. Okay. That is the position. So wherever you go, whichever place you go, there is X and Y. So X is like the lowest value will be 40 and the maximum will be 400. Okay. That is when you come here at the leftmost end, it will be like 0. See, can you see 42, 43 like that? It is increasing. And once you come to the last point, it is somewhat around 400 or 320 like that. Same way you can go down also. So here the Y will be like X is horizontal. That is, this is X. This vertical value is Y. Okay. So when you come down, when you move down, just show you. The Y is increasing and it will be maximum at the bottom, maybe around 350, 450 and all. Okay. So like that, you can position it. That is X and Y. I hope it is clear. Like X-axis and Y-axis, correct. But the difference is when you X-axis is correct because when you move to the right, it is increasing. But Y-axis, normally when you go up, it is increasing. But here it is the other way. When you come down, it is increasing. Okay. So then pen width is the width, that is how thicker you want the drawing to be. Pen color is the color. Pen RGB is also the color. Show and hide, to show your turtle and to hide your turtle. So we'll be using all those things in your activity today. Okay. So these are the basic blocks. So yeah, hide block is to hide the position. Pen color is to give the color. Pen up is when you don't want to draw any line. You just want to move the turtle, but you don't want to draw any line. We use pen up. Pen down is it will draw. Okay. Pen width is the size. Okay. So that is all this block. So let's see what are the activities today. So first what we are going to do is, this is that design. When I click on this, click here, can you see that is a square? Correct. So we are going to draw the square today. Okay. So when you start this activity, what all are there in your design? Can somebody tell me? When I start, what should I do in the design? Which all components or elements are there? Anyone? A rectangle is when I clicked on that, the rectangle came, right? But when you start this activity, like see. Yeah, there is a button. Anything extra? Label is there. Which label? Which is the label? There is a button. That's the correct answer because you can see click here, which is a button. But can you see a label over there? No, right? It's just a button, right? So let's do the design first. So come to this design. So whenever we are starting, background color is there. Good job. Yes. So when you click on the design, you can select any color for your activity. Okay. So you can just come here, click on any color or go here and click on any theme. Let me go with the theme today. Okay. Then you need a button. Okay. I'm just dragging and dropping the button and I am writing start. Okay. What did I do? I just dragged and dropped the button over here. And on the properties, I gave the button ID as button 1 and then start. Right? Done. My design is over, right? Now I have to do the coding. Correct? So let's start with the coding. So students, one more thing in between. The attendance form is circulated. Teachers and students, please fill the attendance form. You have to fill it only one time. Okay. Just fill it one time. That's it. You don't have to fill it again and again. Okay. Just one time for today's session. Okay. Now in the screen, what we have to do is when I click on this start button, I should see what? A square, right? So let's do that. UI controls. Which block should I select first? Sorry, which block should I select? Anyone? When I click on that button, I should show a rectangle. So to click on that button, which block should I select? Students expecting an answer. Which block normally we select whenever we start an activity? What is mail ID? Email ID, email ID. You can give an email ID. That's it, Saurav. Yeah, my question is still there. Which block you will be selecting to start the activity or to click on that button? Which block? Anyone? No answers. Which is the first block whenever we are starting the activity? Which block we will be starting with? Okay. So the first, yes, thank you so much, on event. So the first block will be on event. So when you click on this button, that means a event is getting triggered. Event is nothing but when you click on something, something should happen, right? That is an event. When I click on this, I should get a rectangle. That is an event. So this button's name is button 1. So when you click on this button 1, what should happen? I should get a shape, correct? So let's draw the shape. Okay. So first what we have to do is, you can make it move. I'll just show you. Okay. I'm just keeping this move forward. I'll just show you how the lines and everything works. And then I can show you how you can draw a square. Okay. So move forward. I'm just running. Can you see there is something going up? And this small triangle is the turtle. We call it as a turtle. Okay. So it is going straight up, right? Am I right? So it's like thickness is not very much. So I am going down. I am taking this pen width. Okay. I'm making it 5. Let's see what happens now. See, it is a little more up, right? So let's change this, move forward 25 to 100. See, can you see that? Now it's in black color. I want to change the color. So take the pen color, red or any color. You can go with RGB combination. Anything is fine. Can you see the red color? Straight up. So what did I do? I gave a pen width. Okay, so that the thickness was increased. Then I gave a color to the pen so that it is in red in color. Then I made it go straight. Correct? So can somebody tell me what should be the next step to draw a square? It is going straight up. So what should be the next step? Anyone? So it's going up, and what should be the next step to draw a turn right? Yes, thank you. It can even turn right or left, whichever direction it can turn, right? So let's go with turn right because we got an answer, turn right. So you all might have learned about degrees, about angles, right? So in a square, what will be the angle? So it should turn how much degrees? It should turn right. So how much degrees? 90 degrees. Thank you so much. Yes. So take this turn right 90. Okay. So I'll show you what will happen. See, it is turning that direction, right? So again, I have to do move forward. Correct. And it should be 100 because it's a square. All four sides are equal, right? Correct. Now again, it should turn right because it should come down, right? So turn right 90. What will be the next step? What will be the next step? I have two sides now. What will be the next step? Move forward. Correct. Move forward 100. Okay. Again, turn right 90. So let's see. And the last. See, I got my square. Right? So it just completed the square. Now you can see this small triangle over there. That's your turtle, right? If you want, you can just hide your turtle. I'm just hiding. Okay, let's run. You can't see your turtle now, right? So whenever you are clicking on this again and again, you will have more squares with the same thing because this is my first one, right? So let me just take this hide back. Okay, what will happen next is See, my turtle is pointing here, right? So when I click on this block again, what will happen? It will move forward 100. So it will go straight like this direction, 100, right? It will turn right, draw this. It will come here, right? Pointing in which direction? In this direction, correct? So what will happen next? It will go like this, turn right like that. It will be keep on drawing. So until you get 4 squares like that, it will be working. See, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can create 4 squares with the same block, right? So this is how you can draw a square. Now, I hope you remember last time also I told you, whenever we are doing the code, our primary aim will be with limited number of steps, you have to complete the code. Okay. If you see this code, you can see move forward 100, turn 90, move forward 100, turn 90, move forward 100, turn. This step is getting repeated, right? 4 times. So what you can do is instead of repeating it 4 times, you can use what? Question is for you. What will you use? Loops. Exactly. Thank you. We can use a loop. How to draw a triangle. Yeah, we are going to do that we have 3 different activities. We will show you how you can draw a triangle. Loop is the correct answer. Thank you so much for that. So you can do this with a loop. Now, how you can do this with a loop? Okay. Let it be like this. So I'll just show you how you can do the same with a loop. What you can do is come to the control. Okay. Take this 4. Okay. 4 is a loop. That is whatever you are writing inside this loop will be repeated until the condition here is satisfied. Okay. Now I'll just tell you how the condition works over here. You can see for variable I equal to 0. Yes, for I in range, correct. I equal to 0 is I have a variable I and at the beginning it is 0. Okay. And what is the condition I am checking is I less than. So whenever you are writing a for loop, it goes like this. Okay. For loop. Okay. Then in the first value, you will have the starting. Okay, that is initialized. That is what should be the I is nothing but you are counting like 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I have to do it 4 times. So I have to count. Somebody should count like 1, 2, 3, 4. You can think of an example like, yeah, you can do one thing. Think that you are helping your parents. Okay, so your parents told you to buy 10 apples. Okay, you have to buy how many apples? 10 apples. Okay. So what you will be doing is you will go to the shop. Okay. And they told you very particular that you have to make sure all the apples are red and good. Okay. Okay. All the apples are red and good. So what you can do is you will go to the shop, right? And you will take the first apple. You will just see all around. This is good, right? So you will pick it. Correct. Like this, you will do for 10 apples. Those processes same. Pick one apple, look whether everything is correct. You will take it. It's 2 like this, right? So similar way here, and somewhere whenever you are taking this apple, you have to count also. Okay, my first apple, my second apple, my third apple. Like that, you have to count till 10 apples, right? Similar way here also, I have to draw 4 sides, right? So somebody should be counting those 4. So that somebody is the I here. Okay, so I will be counting like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so at the beginning, I is 0. Why? Because nothing is drawn, right? So the condition we are checking is 0 less than 4 or I less than 4. Okay, so when you start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, it is 4 values, right? Basically 0, 1, 2, 3. That is 4 values. So that is why we are doing the condition I less than 4. Okay, and we are increasing. I plus plus means, in short, I plus plus means I equal to I plus 1. So in short, you can write it as I plus plus. Okay, so this is the loop. Now, what are the step I should repeat is the move forward and turn right, right? Okay, so what will happen, how it works is your I will be 0 at the beginning. Okay, so 0 less than 4. Is it true? Yes, because 0 is less than 4. What will happen? It will come inside. Sorry, I 0. It will come inside. It will draw the first line. See, for example, like this. It will turn. Okay. Now what will happen is I will be incremented to 1. So I is 1 now. Again, it will check the condition 1 less than 4. It is true, right? So what will happen? It will draw the second line. Again, I is changed. I is 2 now. So again, it will check the condition 2 less than 4. Yes. So it will draw the second line. Okay. Then again, I is changed to 3. 3 less than 4. Yes. So it will be going with this. Again, I will be changed to 4. But is 4 is less than 4? No, it is wrong. So it will come out of the loop and you already got a, okay, it became a rectangle, but actually a square, right? So this is how the loops works. Okay. So in your loop, for loop, first value is the starting value. This is the condition you will be checking. This is the incrementing and then the steps here. Okay. Whatever you want to repeat. So instead of this thing, instead of these blocks, I can use the same block here. See, you can do the other way also, no problem. Okay. This is the better way. The other step had so many lines. This is just little more easy, right? Like that. See, I still got the square, right? So any doubt in this activity, anyone? Any questions? My voice is stuck. Okay. Saruf, please check your network. Okay. Anybody, any question how to draw this? Is it clear for you how you can draw it? Yes. Okay. So you can just rename this activity. So here the activity name is Chaturbuj is given. So you can rename, sorry, you can rename that activity. So Chaturbuj. Yes, please ask your doubt. Ajit, please ask your doubt in the chat. I'm repeated. Which one? For loop you want to repeat? Or do you want me to repeat the entire activity? Okay. See, what will happen is you have to do these 2 steps 4 times. Am I right? So somebody should be counting like 1, 2, 3, 4. To do that counting, we are taking a variable I. Okay. So at the beginning, your I value will be 0. Correct? So I am checking a condition 0 less than 4. Okay. So if you want, you can start with 1 also. Okay. So it will be like 1. Okay. And here you have to change it to 5. That's it, because it should go till 4. Okay. If you want, you can make it 0 and or 1. So depending on that, your condition can be changed. Okay. So let's go with I4, I equal to 0. Okay. So what is the condition here? The condition is we have to check whether I is less than 4. That is 0 is less than 4. Is the condition true? Yes, because 0 is less than 4. What you have to do? You have to come inside this loop, move forward and turn right. Okay. So I am just moving forward and I'm turning right, for example. Okay. Next, what will happen is you have to increment the I. So I changed from 0 to 1. Now I's value is 1. Okay. Again, you will check the condition I less than 4. So 1 less than 4. That is again true. Correct. So you will come inside and you will do this thing. Move forward and turn right. Okay. Now I will be incremented to 2. 2 is less than 4. What will happen? I'll come down. Okay. And I got this much. Next, I is changed to 3. 3 is less than 4. And I can draw the last line, correct? Again, it will change. Actually, it will change to 4. But 4 less than 4, that is not correct. That condition is not correct. 4 is equal to 4, right? So what will happen? I'll stop this and I'll come out of the loop. So whenever we are doing the loop, we will check this condition. If this condition is true, if this condition is correct, then only you will do these 2 steps. Okay? Is it clear now? Ajit, how to draw a rectangle. We are coming to do that. Okay, this is we just drew a square. Next is we are going to do a rectangle. Any other questions, anyone? All good? No. Okay, fine. So you can just save this and share it. Where will you share it? Is you have to come here. Today you have 3 activities to submit. Okay. So you can just come to Chaturbhuj and save it, because this is just simple activities, right? It is just few lines of code. Yes, next is rectangle and triangle for sure. We will draw it. Okay, don't worry. So this much is clear, I hope. Next, what we have to do is a rectangle. Okay, so let's see how we are doing the rectangle. See, I have a rectangle over here, right? So let me just start that. Somebody asked me what are all these other labs, right? In code.org. So other labs are for other different activities, like game lab, you can create games. Sprite lab, you can create animation. There is web lab also. There different labs are there. So whenever you get time, you can just go through the different labs. Okay. And if we have time, I can show you different labs if we get time. So next, for this activity, for the rectangle, what all should I add in the design? Can somebody answer me? What all are there in the design? What all should I add in the design part? Which all elements should I add? Button. Good. Okay, so I'm just going with the background color. Okay. Now I am adding a button over here. Start. Okay. Actually, you can do this activities all in one. That is square, rectangle, triangle, all these things you can add different buttons and do it in a single stretch. Okay, you just need to create different buttons for different shapes. That's it. Okay. Going to the coding section. What should be the first code? I want to draw a rectangle. So what should be my first code? Which block should I take? Which block? On event. Forward is below on event, right? Because first thing is on event, right? So on event button 1. Okay, what should happen here? So first itself, you can give your pen width and color and all, correct? So I'm just going with the pen width. I'm going with the color. Let's do a different color now. If you're giving the color, make sure your color is given inside this double quotes. Okay, so I'm going with a green color now. So what should be the next step? You're using a for loop. Okay, so if you're using a for loop in your square, all the 4 sides are equal, right? So if you're using a loop over here for a rectangle, what will happen is, for example, this is a rectangle. Opposite sides are equal, right? These 2 sides will be equal and these 2 sides will be equal. So how will you use a for loop? If you use the same for loop, you will get a square only. So if for a rectangle, if you want to use a for loop, how will you do it? Any idea? Any guesses? You can use a for loop for sure. Okay, first I'll show you without a for loop. It's simple, like how we have done. We will just move forward and turn. So sorry. So move forward, sorry. 100. Turn right 90. Next is move forward 50. Turn right 90. Move forward 100 again. Turn right. Last move forward. So let's see if I can get it. See, I'm getting a rectangle, right? So what did I do? I just move forward 100, right? So it will go up. Then it will turn right, 90 for 50. So the length is smaller. Again, it will come down and fill it, right? Good job, Shreyansh. Shreyansh is giving me the loop there, for loop. We can do that for loop. That's correct. Yes, so I hope this much is clear, right? How you can do without a loop. Correct? So it will go forward 100. It will turn right and move 50. It will come down 100 and the remaining 50. Because both opposite sides are equal, right? So this you know it. So you can see these 4 steps we are repeating. Right? These are the 4 steps we want to repeat, correct? So how will you do a for loop for this? Control. Four. Okay. Instead of 4, we are doing 2 because I want to repeat 4 steps 2 times, right? Because I want to repeat these 4 steps. Okay. 2 times. So that is why I'm giving the condition I less than 2. Okay. Next, what all are the steps I should repeat? Move forward 100. Turn right 90. Move forward 25 or 50. Turn right. Yes. So let me just delete all these things. So let me run this. See, I got a rectangle. So what did I do? I have to repeat these steps 2 times, right? So first of all, my I will be 0. I is 0. 0 less than 2. Yes, the condition is true. So we will do these 4 steps. After that, I will be changed to 1. 1 less than 2. That is also true. So it will go for the steps again, right? Then it will become 2. 2 less than 2 is wrong. So it will stop. This is how you can do this with for loop. Ajit, how I make it? Which one? What is your question? It's not clear. What you want to make? Okay. So if you want to make, are you asking to make this activity? You can do either this loop. Here, we are just doing the rectangle. See, you can see the rectangle, right? You can use either the for loop or the other way. Both are fine. See, this is a rectangle only. कौन सी website में? Okay. It is code.org only. See, I'll send you on chat. On your chat, Ajit, you can just create an account on code.org and start. Okay, so whenever you are creating an account, please make sure your age should be more than 21. Otherwise, App Lab won't work. Okay, please make sure your age is more than 21. That's it. You can give the ages more than 21. So this much is clear. Any question? How you can draw a rectangle? You can go. I am not telling you that you have to go ahead with the loop itself. You can try with the normal move forward and turn also. That is also is fine. Any questions? Anyone? Any doubts? Anybody else? Anybody else? Any question? No doubt. Okay. Let's go with the third activity because somebody was asking how we can draw a triangle. So triangle is this. So this is my triangle, right? So let's do how we can do the triangle. Yes. So I think Saurav was the one who was asking. Shreyansh, it's wrong. The loop is wrong. Why you are doing I less than 4? Triangle has only 3 sides, right? Think. What will be the loop, Shreyansh? Okay, let's do the triangle. So I'll go to the design. Okay. The same design I can do, right? So you have to create 3 different activities. I'm going with the same. What is the name of the rectangle activity? Rectangle activity's name is ayat. Okay. And trigon is the triangle one. Okay. You can submit rectangle in ayat and trigon is the triangle one. Okay. So I'm just going with the same design because only the code is changing. So I'm just deleting this. Okay. Let's go with yellow. Okay. Yeah. So next is our activity name is trigon. Trigon is the triangle. So we are going with that. Okay. Let's start. So Shreyansh already gave us the loop. Okay. So first let's start with the normal one. Okay. How you can do without a loop. Move forward 100. Correct. So it's going straight. Now I want to draw a triangle like this, for example. Sorry. So I should turn what? Right, 120. Okay, let's try that. Turn right. You can, if you want to change the degrees, you can just type here, okay? 120. Okay, let's run this. Okay, so next is again move forward. 100. I got that. So again, $120. See, I got my triangle. Okay. So that's it. So what you can do is if you're doing left, what will happen is your triangle will go like this, like towards this, right? So if you click on this again, you will have different shapes, right? Like this. Okay. So what did I do? I just moved forward 100. I just turned right by 120. Like, what is the rule of this angle is nothing but if you have a polygon or a shape which is having equal sides, what you can do is you can divide 360 by the number of sides to get the angle. See, for example, if you're drawing a pentagon that is 5 sides, you can just draw 360 by 5 and do the same. It will work. Okay, like that you can draw the same like polygons. Okay, so this is clear, right? Now how we can do it in loop. Okay, so let's go to control for loop. So I less than 4 is wrong because we have only 3 sides, right? So I'm making it I less than 3. Move forward, turn right. Okay, so move forward 100, turn right by 120. We are not printing I, Shreyansh. Okay, this is clear. So I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, move forward and turn right. Only the same way the loop will work like our square, only changes the 3 is here. That's it. Okay, so let's try. Yes, it's working. Okay, is it clear how you can draw this? Any question on any of these 3 shapes? Any question how you, like we have draw, like we did square, rectangle, triangle. No question. I have a question then for you. How will you draw a circle? What will be the changes? How will you draw a circle? Anyone? How will the loop changes or how you can draw a circle? Any guesses? 360 times loops changes, forward, right, 1. See, you guys are so smart. Let's try that, okay? Let's try with your logic whether it comes. Okay, so I can go with I less than 360, right? So move forward. What will be the move forward value? What will be 1? Correct. So move forward by 1. What will be turn right? Yes, turn right by 1. Let's see whether we get a circle. You got it, right? So good job. So what did we do is 360 times it should move one step, and turn like that. Because that's the logic. 360 by number of sides. So here our circle is a perfect 360-degree thing. So that's why we are moving forward and turning right. Got it? You can draw a circle like that. Okay. So I have shown you how you can draw all the 4 shapes. Okay. Rectangle, triangle, circle, and square. So circle is not there in your activity. You want to repeat the circle, I guess. Pentagon you want to try. We can try a pentagon, no worries. So repeat is circle, right? So circle, how it works is the maximum is 360 degrees, right? A circle will have a 360 degree. So what did I do is move forward 1, turn right by 1. That is, it will move like turn right like that. It will draw one line like that. And it will draw a complete circle. The same logic as a triangle, rectangle, and all. Same logic. How many degrees you want to turn, how many steps you want to move forward. That's the same logic. How to design the shapes layout. I didn't get your question. What is your question? Like what shapes layout? Which shape you layout you want to try? Designing the screen. That is, if you want, you can just go to the design section and do the design just like that. If you want different shapes in a single activity, what you can do is you can add multiple buttons over there with the multiple names like circle, square, triangle, like that. So whenever you click on each button, wherever the turtle is, it will start drawing. That's it. Like for example, just resetting this. This is my, this button 1 is my circle, right? So I'm just naming it as circle. Okay, I'm just positioning it somewhere here. I'm adding one more button, which is my square, say for example. On your code, what you have to do is when you go for button 2, I'm giving a different color so that we will understand the difference. I less than 4, move forward by 50, turn right by 90. Okay, so that is my square, right? So circle, square. You can draw. However, now if you want to draw another, like, because when you repeat this, it will draw in the same sides. So you can attach a turn again somewhere so that it will go to different location and you can get a different values like this. See, what did I do is I just added one more turn left so that after drawing one shape, it will go to another location so that you can just do the same. Okay, we can do the same. Can you speak louder? Am I not audible actually? Sushma ma'am? Yes.
Yeah, voice is very clear.
Yeah, Saurav, I think there is some network glitch at your end. Deepak, is the answer clear for you? How we can draw different shapes? Now, if you add one more turn left or right over here, let's see what will happen. See? See? Yeah, done. See, there is a design over there. So you can try anything like that. So that is, you need to attach something more. After your normal loop, you have to attach something more so that it will work. So like this, you can create any design as you wish. If you add one more triangle and you can try a different triangle shape also. Any questions now? Is it clear how you can draw? No, okay. Deepak, is your question is done? Is this what you asked for? Okay. So these are like in your class activity, you can just go with you can just go with 3. How I am asking how to add turtle. How to add turtle means you want to see the turtle is already there. This small triangle thing is the turtle. We call it as a turtle. You don't have to add extra. When you come to the code, you have the turtles over here, the blocks over here. You can just start from that. Is the question is like, am I getting your question correct? Okay, cool. So is it clear? Deepak, is it clear how you can do it? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay. So in today's activities, you have to do 3 activities, simple activities. We just showed you different ways you can do it, but you don't have to go this much elaborated. You can just simply make a square, a rectangle, and a triangle, and you can just submit the activities. Okay. Pentagon. Okay, good choice. Okay, let's do a pentagon for Sarah. Okay. So let me do the design. So this is my pentagon. Okay. So same code you can try. So pentagon, what you have to do is on event. This is my button 3. So I'm just going with button 3. Okay, what should happen? Sorry. Pen width and pen color you can select accordingly. The pen width and pen color. Okay, you can try either a loop or the normal one. Okay, so if it is a normal one, you have to repeat the steps 5 times, moving forward and turning. Otherwise, if you are going with a loop, you can just take a for loop. And since it is a pentagon, we can go with I less than 5, right? Because 5 sides are there. Yes. And then move forward, same move forward, you can try. Okay. So let's move forward 50. So since Saurav asked me how you can draw a pentagon, can Saurav tell me what will be the angle inside? Or anyone? What should be the angle for a pentagon, 5-sided figure? What should be the equation? 360 by 5. So it's not 120. 120, Vanshika will give you a triangle. 540. 45. Okay, let's try. Not 540. 45. No. 360 by 5, right? Because pentagon means there are 5 sides. 360 by 5 is 72 only. Am I right? Yes. So let's go with that 72. Let's see whether it is working. Turn right. 72. Let's see if I'm getting a pentagon. There it is. You get a pentagon. So whichever shape you want, you have to make sure the sides are equal. First of all, pentagon, hexagon, octagon, whatever it is, the sides should be equal, right? So what you can do is whatever is your shape, you can just divide that number of sides by 360. I mean 360 by, sorry, this is 360 by the number of sides. So 72 is 360 by 50. I mean, sorry, 5. Correct. So you can draw a pentagon. Here you have a pentagon. Got it? I hope it is clear. Any other question? All good. So you will be drawing different shapes, I hope. Correct? So that is today's. So now since we have some more time left, we'll go for tomorrow's topic also. Tomorrow's topic is shape making with canvas. Okay. So turtle is nothing but using a writing robot turtle, you can just create this activity. Now moving forward with canvas, we will do the shape making with canvas. That is also an easy one. Okay. So I'll just show you the activity. Okay. So learn shapes with the help of text to speech. Okay, so here what will happen is it will say the shape and it will draw the shape. So for that, I'll just share with the audio. So any questions in Turtle in the first activity? Anyone, any questions? You can ask me now. All good. Okay, so let's go with the canvas now. I'm sharing with the sound so that you can hear it. Okay, so I'm just clicking on let's start.
Have fun with shapes.
Have fun with shapes. That's what it is saying. You can't listen. Actually, I think Saurav, there is something wrong with the speaker or something. You can just reload or refresh your page or try to join again. Okay. Yeah, so there are 3 shapes written over there. This is not turtle. Okay, first of all, this is not by turtle. What we can do is rectangles. Let's see.
Hi, this is rectangle created with the help of canvas.
Circle.
Hi, this is circle created with the help of canvas. Hi, this is square created with the help of canvas.
So using a play speech, which is saying all those things. Okay. So now let's see what is canvas. Okay, I'm just stopping the screen share. Okay, I'll just share it because the sound. So yes, I'll open a fresh activity. Create app lab. Okay. So this canvas. Why the speaker saying canvas, canvas? Okay, because we told the speaker to say canvas like that, because we are doing the play speech. So whatever we are saying, it will say that, like. So I'll show you how it is done. So first of all, let us just go through the lesson. Okay, so that like we are covering 2 lessons today because we need to cover 20 lessons in 16 days. So that is why we are just going little forward. Okay, so it's okay. You guys can do it. It is easy only. Okay, because turtle was very easy. So you can do this also. So you can submit these activities today. Okay. Now, what is canvas? And what is how you can do the shapes. Okay, so canvas is nothing but a rectangular area which allows the user to draw and manipulate images. Okay, so when you do the turtle, it is just all over the place, right? So canvas, it is having a shape inside that you can draw it. Okay, so if I am telling my canvas should be like 200, I'm just reloading. Yeah, if I am telling that my canvas is a size of 200 length and 200 width, I can draw anything inside that only. I can't draw anything outside. Okay. So if you're drawing turtle, wherever you want the turtle, it will go and draw and come. But in canvas, it's like a canvas you use for drawing. You can draw inside that white paper, right? It's not like something else. So that is the canvas here. So before using any canvas blocks, canvas has to be created. Okay, canvas can be created and customized width, height, and all. Okay, so if it is not, if the width and height is not mentioned, it will be the same size as the app stimulator. That is, it will be the same size as that phone shape, right? Now, an app can have multiple canvases with a unique canvas ID. That is, I can create more than one canvas with a unique canvas ID. Okay, now coming with how you can create the basic shapes. Okay, so in your I'll show you first what is this canvas. See, this thing is the canvas. Can you see? So we discussed about turtle. Now moving up, canvas. Okay, so you can create canvas, right? You can have circle, you can have line, you can have rectangle. So there are predefined blocks for this, unless turtle. Turtle, we have to move, we can only draw that move forward or something like that, right? So here we have predefined blocks so that you can directly use this, directly use a rectangle or circle or line like that. Okay, now you can do the stroke width, like stroke is the line width. Okay, that's it. Stroke color, fill color is what color it should be filled. When we were doing the turtle, we can only have the outline. The inside was not filled, right? So fill color is if you want to fill the color inside, which color you want it to be. Like that. Clear canvas is to clear the canvas. It should be fresh, right? So all those things, you can just go through the blocks. It's simple, right? Now, you can give the width, height, X, Y position. I'll come to all those things. And you can give all those values, circle, outline, all those things. So let's see what we can do. So first, let's start with the design. Okay, this activity was like two screen activity, right? So let's do it like that. Go to design. Let's start with the first one. Okay, so a label can be created. Let's make shapes using canvas. Okay, and I'm adding a button. Okay, to start it. So start. My first screen is ready, right? Nothing extra. So I'm going with the second screen. In this, you can see there are 1, 2, 3 shapes are there, right? So whichever shape you want, you can try it. Okay, I'm also going with the 3 shapes. So button. This is my circle. Okay. Next. This is my rectangle. Last one is my square. Done. Okay. So it should come over here, right? So you can see in this activity, when you go to the next screen, all the shapes are here, right? All the shapes are here and nothing inside. So same way we are going to do it. So in between, we can do the play speech as well. Let's try that. So going to the code area. Okay. So first screen is basically when you click on the start, it should come to the next screen, right? So what I'm going to do is on event. When I click on this is my button 1, right? Because that's my start button. So button 1, what should happen? It should go to the next screen. So which block to go to the next screen? I want to go to next screen. So which block should I take? Expecting an answer over the chat. Or you can just scream if you're in the school. So which block should I take to go to the next screen? Do I have a go to screen block? Or do I have some other particular screen block? Which block should I take? Yes, set screen block. Thank you, Kusum. Yeah. So set screen. And my screen is screen 2 because I'm going to the next screen, right? And now you can add a play speech over there. Okay, so instead of hello world, I'm writing, let's make shapes using canvas. Okay, so it will say this while going to the next screen, right? Moving on to next screen. So I have first we will draw with the circle, right? So on event circle, right? When I click on circle, I should get the circle. So let's do it. On event circle. So what should happen? It should draw a circle. You can come to the canvas. Okay. You can directly use a circle. Okay. So this circle, what are these two values is the center positions. Okay. The X and Y. Okay. So if I am drawing a circle, for example, the X and Y will be the center position. Okay. And this will be the radius. 100 will be the radius. Okay. So let's try what will happen if I'm trying it like this. There is no circle. Okay, that is because I didn't create a canvas, right? So turtle, you can directly draw the turtle. You can just start and draw, move forward, all those things. But when you use canvas, what you have to do is you have to have a active canvas. Okay, so for that, what you can do is either you can create a canvas, okay, like this. Okay, I can name that as canvas 1. Okay, and then these values is the width and height of the canvas. That is, it will be 320 is the width and 450 will be the height. Now let's try this. What will happen? See, it is coming on that canvas. Can you see? So since I created a canvas, you can see the circle. Now I can just change the stroke width and also that I can make a thicker circle. I can give the stroke color will be this lines color. Okay. Stroke color is red. Let's do. See, now if you want to fill the circle, so I am going with a fill color. Done. My circle is ready. It is filled. Can you see this? So what did I do is I created a canvas. I drew all these things, right? Now let's run. See, when I try to create again and again, it will just draw this only, right? Next is next I can create another one, which is my rectangle. So let's do that. Actually, I have to follow the same steps. So instead of this, I am going with my rectangle. Instead of this one, I am going with my canvas and I am taking the rectangle. X and Y will be the starting position. So see, I can draw it again and again. Actually, it will come on top of one another. Okay. Now you can see there is some warning coming that the canvas is already existing. That is fine. Let it be. So here one more thing is there. When you draw a rectangle, this is X and Y. That is, I'll show you. See, this position will be somewhere there. Yeah. So that position will be this X and Y position. That is 80, 120 will be here. This position is the starting position of your rectangle. So you will have value that this is somewhere 80, 120. That is the value of your X position. So this X and Y will be this position. Okay. And then width and height. Got it? So width is 160, height is 225. Okay. So that is my rectangle. Next, I have a square. So square, you can do the same steps. Only changes, there is no square as such. Only change will be the width and height will be same so that you will get a square, right? So I'm making it 160, 160 so that you will get a square. So run. There is your square. Here is your rectangle. Here is your circle. So it is coming on top of one another. So it is a simple code. You can do one more thing. Every time when you do, you can even clear a canvas so that something is there. It will get deleted. So maybe you can clear the canvas. That is also fine. Okay. So what we have done here is in Turtle, we were trying to do it with the blocks like move forward and try to draw and we can't fill it. But when you come to canvas, what will happen is you will create a canvas first. You will create a paper. You can think of a paper coming over there. So you are creating a canvas and on top of it, you are drawing all the shapes. So directly you can draw the shape. There is no need of like move forward, turn, something like that because you already have the shapes written over here and you can try it. Okay. Now, if you want to make a different shape, say for example, you have only rectangle and all, right? So if you want to make a pentagon, you can make use of this line block and you can try it. Okay, line block x1, y1, x2, y2 is like if I am drawing a line like this, okay, this position is x1, y1 and this position is x2, y2. So you can draw using different line, you can draw a completed figure also. Okay. Okay, you want to make it, okay, fine. So this activity, what did we do is first screen we just created. Okay, there is a start button. I hope the design is clear. We just created a label and having a start button. So what did I do? I clicked on start button so that it will come to the next screen, right? So that is my set screen block. Then we added a play speech so that it will say that let's make shapes using canvas. Okay. After that, in your second screen, you have three different shapes: circle, rectangle, and square. Okay. So when I click on circle, I should get a circle. Am I right? So what did I do? I created a canvas. A canvas is nothing but a shape like this, which is there. Okay. And you can draw the shapes inside this. Okay. So I created a canvas using create canvas block, and the width is 320, height is 450. Okay. That is my width and height of my canvas. In that, I give the stroke width. Stroke width is nothing but the thickness of that outline. Okay. Stroke color is again the outline color. Okay. Fill color is which color you want the thing to be inside, like which color you want to be filled. So that is yellow. And there directly I drew a circle. So if you draw a circle like this, the X and Y position will be the center position, and this will be the radius. Okay. Done. Now, same thing I have repeated for rectangle, only change what I made is the rectangle's position. Okay, so if this is the rectangle, X and Y will be this position. Okay, the topmost left position, and then width and height is given. Okay, then we draw the square, only changes the width and height will be same for the square. That's it. Other than that, everything is same. Okay, now you have any questions? I can just share with the audio so that you can hear that text to speech. 1 second. Okay, circle XY radius. Okay, I'll show you. I hope you can see my screen. Yeah, I'm just running this.
Let's make shapes using canvas.
Okay, so all the shapes are there. Now somebody asked me what is circle X, Y, and radius, right? See, can you see when I give this circle blocks 160, 225, and 100 is given? Okay, so this 160, this 160 and 225 is the center of your circle. Whenever you draw your circle with a compass, you will position it somewhere and then you draw it, right? Like that you will be drawing. So that center position is 160 and 225. So that is this position. If wherever your circle is drawing, that is the center position. This is 160 and 225. Okay. And then you can see 100. 100 is the radius, means from the center, whatever is the distance towards any of this outline is the radius, right? So that is 100. So you will get a circle with the 100 radius and in the center 160, 225. Now it's clear? Vanshika? Is your circle XY radius is clear? Yeah. So now you like rectangle, how it works is, if I have a rectangle like this, these two values are X and Y, right? So that X and Y is this position. These two values are width and height. Width is this distance. Okay. Height is this distance. Okay. Same like in square, the width and height will be same. Actually, if you are getting these warning like canvas is already there, you can just change the canvas name. That's it. Canvas 2.
Let's make shapes using canvas.
That error is gone. Done. Okay. Any other question in this activity? Anyone doing the canvas? Canvas is more simple compared to the turtle because the shapes are already there and you can just draw it. Advantages, you can fill the colors as well. Yes, Ajit, any question? अगर हम circle. Okay. Oh my God, so many questions. One second. Let me just complete Ajit's question. So, अगर हम circle पे tap करते हो तो I'll show you. Run. I am clicking on
Let's make shapes
circle.
using
You are getting
canvas.
the circle, right? I am again clicking on circle. There is no change. It will have just the circle. That's it. Oh, circle आता. Oh, your question is not over. Just give me a second. Circle आता है, but हम what? वंशिका create canvas में क्या input करना है? Create canvas. See, create canvas. You can give a ID for your canvas. This is the width and height of your canvas. Like what should be the size of your canvas? That is it. This is width and this is height. Okay. Good question, Ajit. Okay. So Ajit was asking me when I click on start, when I click on circle,
Let's make shapes
the
using
circle is
canvas.
coming, right? Now, when I click on rectangle, why the circle is not going? Why it is not going? Because did you use a clear? We didn't use a clear. We didn't use a clear block, right? So if you want, what you can do is to make this happen, you can clear canvas, use the clear canvas block everywhere. And let's try that way. Okay. Now run.
Let's make shapes using
Now,
canvas.
did you see? The other one is going and you only get the shape. Because we didn't code for a clear canvas. That's why it was coming. I hope, Ajit, you got your answer, right? So if you want to get, yes, you understood. And then, Vanshika, I hope you got the input for the canvas, right? Square is not become. Why square is not getting done? See? Start.
Let's make
Square.
shapes
Here is
using
the square.
canvas.
Vanshika, please make sure you give the width and height the same value. Then only you will get the square. X, Y, then width and height should be same value. Definition of canvas. Yes, definition of canvas already it's given. A canvas is a rectangular area which allows the user to draw and manipulate images. You can watch these definition over here. See, on your lesson plan, everything is given. All the definition on all these things. Vanshika, is your square is working? Anybody else are having questions? So after completing this activity, again, you can rename Canvas project or something. Save it, click on share, copy link to project, come here, come to the Canvas. So you have a quiz and then activity submission. Like you can click on this, you can paste it here. Okay, submit, done. Okay, any other questions you have? Kusum, you can watch the recordings. Okay, so I have sent you already the YouTube link. What you can do is if you missed yesterday's class or day before yesterday's class, what you can do is you can just go to that YouTube link, watch the recordings and try to complete the activities. Okay. Any other questions? Any doubts? How to solve the today's queries? Which query, Ajit? Okay, Vanshika, why you are so are you getting rectangle and circle? Only square is not getting done. Okay, so just check in your Vanshika, just see this. So this is the square. Okay. So I hope you can see my screen. Are you following the same step? Rectangle. You have to take the rectangle and this two values should be same, width and height. Ajit, I didn't get your question, what you're trying to ask. What is the query? How to solve today query? What query? And Vanshika, are you getting a rectangle instead of a square? Today's quiz. Sushma ma'am is ready. She will ask you the questions. Don't worry. Okay, so Vanshika, if you're getting a rectangle instead of square, what you have to do is these two values, you have to give same value. Okay, you don't give different value, give the same value. If you're giving 100, make it 100 and 100. Okay, because for a square, the width and height will be same. So give the same. Yeah, got it. Good. So I hope everything is clear. Any other question? And is Bharati there? Why Bharati is so silent today? What happened? I'm not getting any reply from Bharati today. Okay. Vanshika, you can't publish this app on your Play Store. Why? Because to publish an app on your Play Store, we have to learn another platform which is Thungable. You can just learn that and then only you can publish something to your Play Store. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. So I think Sushma ma'am is ready with the questions. So she will start the quiz. Okay. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Swati ma'am. So I hope everybody had a wonderful time today in this session. So today we had the 7th day of the workshop. Let's begin with the quiz now. It's quiz time. So here I'm putting the first question for all of you. Please make sure that everyone has filled the attendance form before I go for the first question. Okay. So my first question for the day is, where do you need to go to take the for loop? From where did madam take the for loop? Which section? While making the turtle. Can you tell me? Anybody? Okay, control, that's correct. Very good. All right. Excellent. Okay.
Direct messages are also coming, ma'am. Saying control. They are just trying it. Okay, you can go ahead with the next question.
Okay, okay. Okay. This is also relating to turtle. So how do you give a color to your turtle? How do you give a color to your turtle? Yes, pen color is correct. Very good. Yes, Deepak, very good. Arjuman, very good. Okay. All right. And how about the thickness of the turtle? Okay, pen width is correct. Very good. Yes, excellent. Very good. Okay, so here is the next question, which comes from the previous lessons and previous activities that we have done. So what is a variable? Anybody? that don't have a fixed value. Okay. All right. I think we can take it. Yeah. So variable is like a container in which you can put in some value and the value can change over time. Yes, very good, Shreyansh. Very good. Okay, okay, great answers. Yes. Thank you so much for all your responses. Here comes the next one. So what does RGB stand for? Yes, that was a very easy one. Yes, thank you so much. Okay. Now coming back to today's session only. So by what angle did we turn while drawing a square? Yes. Excellent, excellent. So while drawing a square, we turned by 90 degrees. Very good, correct, correct. And while drawing a pentagon, what was the angle that we turned? Okay, very good, wonderful. Good, good, very good. 72 is correct. Okay. All right. And for a triangle? Yeah, 120. Okay, excellent, excellent. Yes. So we have to turn 120 degrees for a triangle, 90 degrees for a square or a rectangle. And for a pentagon, we turned by 72 degrees. That's correct. Very good, very good. Okay. So the move forward is present in which section in App Lab? Yes, yes, in the turtle section. Okay, somebody even put a image for a turtle. Very good. Okay, great. So by default, what is the color of the line made by the turtle? Yes, that's correct. That's correct. It's black. Thank you for your responses. Okay, so we are getting very quick responses today. Nice. So here comes the next one. Okay, so what was the code block that we used to make the turtle turn? Okay. Okay, so the commands are turn right or turn left. Yes, very good. Yeah, I am sending the questions in chat. Yeah, okay. Okay, here comes the next one. So when we drew a circle using canvas, what was X and Y supposed to be? Okay, somebody said center of the circle, which is correct. Kusum, yeah, Kusum, you're right. Yeah, yeah. So the X and Y position is the center of the circle. Okay, so you give a position of the center of the circle, and then using a radius, you draw the circle. That's how you draw with the compass or the rounder that we call, right? So the same way. All right. Okay, yes, center of the circle, correct. And for the rectangle, and when we drew the rectangle, what was the x and y for the rectangle? Yes, any answers?
It's
Oh,
not
let
sender. It's
okay.
saying sender. The answer is sender. It's not sender.
Okay, yeah. So the actually the answer that I was expecting was the starting position of the rectangle, right? Yeah, yeah. Any starting position of the rectangle. So that's what you will specify as the x and y values when we draw rectangle. Okay, the from where you want to start drawing the rectangle, that is the x and y. Okay, and followed by the length and the breadth. Okay, okay. Very cool. Good answers today. Very nice. Yes. Yeah, so I guess that was a good enough long quiz. Okay, yeah. All right. So please make sure everyone present here has filled in the attendance form, please. Okay, and just to add on, so we have a doubt session every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And if you have any queries and doubts with your activities, please do log in and our teacher will be there to help you with any of the queries and the doubts that you have. Okay. And please do inform your friends that you can also join. They can also join the YouTube link for watching this session if they are unable to join the Zoom link. Okay, so every day they can also watch these sessions on YouTube as well. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Sushma ma'am. Yes, there is meeting tomorrow also. Tomorrow also we will be meeting at 1:30 p.m. Okay, 1:30 till 3:30. So I'll just quickly wind up discussing what all we have done today. So today we started with turtle. What are turtle? I hope my screen is visible. Yes. So we started with turtle. In the turtle, we have created different activities with different shapes, and we created what are turtles we have discussed, and we created 3 shapes. You can also try to do that. Okay. Chaturbhuj is for square, ayat for rectangle, and trigon for triangle. So you can just complete it. After that, in shape making with canvas, what did we do is we just learned what all are the shapes which are available in the canvas block, and you can just try to do that. Different shapes you can do. Okay, so we discussed what is the difference between turtle and canvas, right? So in turtle you can't create something with a filled shape or anything. It can draw anywhere. Canvas, if you want to draw something in a particular space, you can just do that. So that's the main difference. So we just completed that. Now moving on, you have to complete the quiz and you have to complete the projects. So in total there are 4 projects. Yes, but projects are a little easy, right? So you can just complete it very quickly. Okay, so then in tomorrow's session, you can see the name of tomorrow's session is playtime. That is, we are going to create some amazing application like a treasure hunt, a dice game. So it's just going to be fun games tomorrow. Okay, so please make sure you join on time at 1:30 sharp so that we can have the playtime. We have 2 amazing activity like a treasure hunt and a dice. So you can just do that. I think we have, after that we have all in one 2 3, yeah, altogether 4 classes more or maximum 3 classes more. After that we will be going with the machine learning, so we will be having more fun. Okay, so I hope everybody will be here tomorrow at the same time. Yeah, so at 1:30, if you have any doubts, you can just go ahead and ask us in the evening slot where we have the doubt session at 7 p.m. Or else you can come to me tomorrow also if like after doing the activity. Okay. And one more thing is, make sure you all are there in the Telegram group, as well as you all have created your coding account over there in the LMS. And then if you missed any class, please make sure you watch the previous recordings. All this getting recorded and saved over there in the YouTube. So you can just go through any of the recordings so that you can just do the activities. Okay. So the YouTube link is again shared. And if your friends are saying that they missed the class, please share this YouTube link with them so that they can watch the recording, and tell them to come tomorrow on the same class at 1:30. Okay. Those who are there in the school, I hope you are having a wonderful session and you are learning along with us and you are creating activities along with us. If you face any issues, again, you can just raise that in the chat. You can raise that in the YouTube chat, everywhere. Okay. So we will be just doing that. So that's it with today. We'll be here for 5 more minutes. If you have any questions, you can just go ahead. So I hope there are no more doubts, and thank you everyone for joining. Hope to meet everyone tomorrow in the same time. And please do complete your all the activities. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you so much for the session, and be active like this in the chats, because today's quiz was very good. You all responded very well. So happy to see that. So please be active like this tomorrow also. We will be meeting tomorrow. We will have more fun activities. Thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
I hope everyone have submitted their attendance as well. Okay. So all have submitted. Thank you. Bye. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.